Hi guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time, and now I've finally got the opportunity to sit down and do it. Hopefully I won't ramble on for too much. I'll just show you what I've picked up, tell you a little bit how I got it, and we'll move through all the retro finds that I've had since the turn of the year. So starting straight away, copy of R-Type on the PC Engine. I picked this up via a Facebook group that I'm part of called Retro Collective Europe, and a guy called Stuart Clough. When I saw it, I remember playing R-Type on the old Amstrad PCP when I was a kid, and he tells me that this is the best port of it, so hopefully when I get a chance to have a blast on it, I'll find that out. My next collection of pickups is a bundle that I got via Shpock. It's a great app for buying stuff on. You can get things in bundles, not so great for selling on, as I've found out. So I've took most of the stuff I was selling on there down at the moment because people just constantly lowball you. It's a bundle of PlayStation 1 games, some loose Mega Drive games, box Mega Drive game, some loose SNES games. So moving straight in, I'll show you the PlayStation 1 games. We've got Formula 1 98, when Murray Walker was still doing the commentating, and Music 2000. The next two, we've got Adidas Power Soccer, which I actually remember having when I first got my PlayStation 1 via my mother's Little Woods catalogue back in the day, and ISS Pro 98 with Ravanelli and Paul Ince on the front. And the final two PlayStation games is Star Wars The Phantom Menace. I'm hoping the game is a little bit better than the film was, and the original ISS Pro on the PlayStation 1 as well. Moving on to the loose Super Nintendo games, a couple of football games here as well. The lad was obviously into his soccer. Striker, game I haven't got, so that'll be going into my collection. International Superstar Soccer, and the one I was really interested in, Mortal Kombat 3. Unfortunately, as you can see on the cover, he's scratched RC into it. I don't know why people do that. Obviously it might have been someone who had it when they were a kid and they were worried the mate was going to keep it if he didn't do that. But it still plays, really good game. I enjoyed having a go on that. The loose Mega Drive games, we've got Olympic Gold by US Gold. He actually told me this NBA Jam Tournament Edition wasn't working, but I gave it a little bit of a clean. It fires up every time now. I always enjoy the NBA Jam series. And final loose Mega Drive game is Jurassic Park. This is the final lot from this bundle. It was the one I was most interested in. Inbox and complete. It's a copy of Fatal Fury. My next pickup is actually off a fellow retro collector locally who I've known for a long time, before we were both actually collecting retro stuff. His name's Simon Coley, good lad. And it's a box copy of Mario Kart. I wanted a copy of Mario Kart, and he done it me for a price that most people are selling the loose cart for. It's a red box edition, completely manual, so hopefully I can have some multiplayer fun on with that. The next pickup, it's a big one. I'm hoping I can fit it on the screen. It's a box Mega Drive 1. Slight bit of damage to the box, as you can see there. It's obviously took a bang. Altered Beast unfortunately isn't in the box, which is a shame, but I'm sure I can pick a copy of that up somewhere, and obviously it's not in the box at the moment, so I'll just show you the console now. It's in really nice clean condition. Joypad not too loose, nice and clicky. The console, power supplies, all the originals, the posters and the instructions are under there. The only thing it's missing really is Altered Beast, which is a shame. Now my next lot is an absolute huge lot. It's basically, it was a Mega Drive 2, no power supply, a couple of controllers. It was all working. I'm not going to show you the Mega Drive 2, we all know what it was like. And it was 20 plus games. It was actually advertised on a local buy and sell. A friend tagged me in, and she said she'd been offered £100 by someone and they'd let her down. And when I private messaged her, she said she wanted 53. I didn't even haggle with her for that price, and you'll see why as I go through the games. Starting off, we got a couple of sports titles. Arnold Arnold Palmer's golf tournament. Pete Sampras tennis 1996. This is when Sampras was dominating the tennis world. Copy of Mega Games 2 and Streets of Rage 2. I'd actually got a copy of Streets of Rage 2, but this one's complete with manual like all the other games, so I'll swap mine out and put this one into the collection. A game called Blockout. When I was having a go at this, it seems like a bit like Tetris, but I didn't get into it too much. I didn't enjoy it, but it's one I've not got, so it'll be going into my collection. Bubsy 1 and 2. I actually had a Bubsy mug up until about 6 months ago when it got knocked on the floor and broke, and now I have both the games, so they'll be going into my collection. A couple of Disney titles. We got Taz in the Escape from Mars and Mickey Mania. I had a quick little blast on these, but most of the Disney titles on the Mega Drive are pretty good games, to be fair. Now I've basically got a complete set of all the Sonic games, so Sonic 1 and 2, all complete again with manuals, nice conditions. I swapped my original Sonic 1 and 2 out for these two. And then obviously you got Sonic 3 and Sonic 3D, really nice condition boxes, great. Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic Spinball, again all complete. Obviously this box has took a bit of a beating because it was card unlike the others. And finally, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I actually looked at the price of this online, and for a game what it is basically of Tetris or columns, it's quite expensive, so I was pleased that that one was in there. I'm going to try and show you these three together. It's the Strike series. I'd already got Desert and Urban, but they weren't complete, so once again these got swapped in, and now I've got the complete set. All nice manuals, nice cartridges, nice boxes, great. Lemmings 1 and Lemmings 2 The Tribe. I used to love playing Lemmings on the Game Boy, so I'll be getting stuck into these when I've got time. And the final two games were the two that I was mainly interested in, and that's Super Fantasy Zone and Wiz and Liz. I wanted Wiz and Liz because I used to remember watching them play two players on Games Master back in the day when I was a little lad, and I thought I'd have some fun playing that with my partner. As well as Super Fantasy Zone. I love this on the Master System. I've had a quick little blast on this and I really enjoy playing it. Now moving on to my final pickup. Again, this was from Spock. It was local. She got two separate retro items for sale, so I made her an offer on the two, and I'll just show you what they are. We've got a box Games Cube here. I've actually got a GameCube, a black one as well, so the console will probably be being moved on, but it's nice to have a box of things, and it's not in too bad a condition. Slightly sun faded, and it's actually got the original receipt inside from when they picked it up in 2002, and they bought a lot of stuff. Say it was a Christmas or something present, because there was £300 odd worth of GameCube stuff bought that day. Just show you the console. Unfortunately someone stuck a sticker on the front there, but once I get my goo gone on it, clean it up, that'll be nice, ready to move on. I'll bundle it in with one of my spare black joypads and move that on. And the final item she had was a red N64 controller. I've actually got a red N64 controller, but it seemed a shame just to leave that one there if that was all the retro stuff she got, so I picked it up, and I'll hopefully swap it for a different colour one I've not got. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed that pickups video I did. Basically that's everything I've picked up since the turn of the new year and until today. I just want to do a few plugs and mention a few people. Basically me and my friend Ant Harper at Retro Games Collector, I've written a couple of articles for his website in the last 12 months, so if you want to pop over to his page and have a read, that'll be great. And me and him are heading up to Retro Games Market 3, as you can see here, up at Doncaster on March 5th. We've got a stall, so if you want to pop along and say hi after watching this video, that'll be great. And also I want to mention that if you want to see my pickups from last year, you can add me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll put my accounts in the description below, so feel free to come along and have a comment on my pictures and everything that I found last year via doing car boots. And obviously my next video hopefully will be with me picking some stuff up from car boots once that weather picks up. Right, until the next time, keep it real, keep it retro.